Number 5. Jinder Mahal. After Jinder Mahal's infamous main event push as WWE Champion over on SmackDown, many forgot he also received another main event push after being drafted to Raw. WWE not only awarded Jinder the United States title at WrestleMania 34, but also gave Roman Reigns the task of entering a feud with Mahal in an attempt to elevate him to the next level. The pair even faced off in a pay-per-view match at Money in the Bank 2018. However, no one took Jinder seriously, and he predictably ended up losing to Reigns in matches that weren't too memorable at all. After this, WWE started to realise that Jinder wasn't going to be a top star, so the angle soon flopped. Number 4. Elias. Ahead of SmackDown's move to the Fox network, Roman Reigns was drafted in to help elevate the brand and other superstars along the way. His first feud on the blue brand was a bizarre choice, as he would enter a feud with mid-card mainstay Elias. Vince McMahon introduced Elias as the biggest acquisition in SmackDown history, only for Roman to upstage them. Elias didn't become a big star down the road after mixing with several main event talent, and fell right back down the card after losing to Reigns. This felt like a waste of Roman's time in the short and long-term picture, with Elias ending up just being another name to feed to Roman. Number 3. Eric Rowan. One of the strangest storylines of Roman Reigns' career saw a mystery man practically trying to assassinate Roman after a series of bizarre incidents backstage. Many fans expected Daniel Bryan to be revealed as the attacker, since he was a top heel at the time, but in an attempt to swerve fans, WWE revealed Eric Rowan to be the mystery attacker, who later proved to be Daniel Bryan's enforcer. This would see a big singles push planned for Rowan, entering a feud with Roman. Rowan would even be awarded a win over Roman at the Night of Champions 2019 pay-per-view. And when Bryan would later turn face to unite with Roman, Eric Rowan would team back up with a returning Luke Harper to take on the duo of Roman and Bryan in a Tornado tag match at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view in 2019. This would end up being the peak of the feud, with Roman and Bryan picking up the win, but fans would never buy into Rowan as being a top singles threat against Roman, even after this feud. Number 2. The Primetime Players. Roman Reigns' first title win in WWE featured him and Seth Rollins teaming up to win the WWE Tag Team Championships, representing the Shield. The pair faced off against a number of different duos, from the likes of the Usos to Kane and Randy Orton. One forgotten feud, however, was the Shield versus the Primetime Players, in an attempt to help elevate both Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. The WWE had high hopes for, but unfortunately they never came across as a realistic threat to Seth and Roman, and the feud was soon forgotten about, as the Shield would beat the Primetime Players to retain their tag titles at the Night of Champions pay-per-view in 2013 and continue their dominance over the roster. Number 1. Baron Corbin. Shortly after Baron Corbin won the King of the Ring tournament in 2019, he would enter into a feud with Reigns, which turned out to have some of the worst angles in Roman Reigns' career. In an attempt to establish the King Corbin character, WWE badly wanted to pay off their investment of him retiring Kurt Angle at WrestleMania and winning the King of the Ring tournament. Corbin would go on to recruit both Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler, known as the Dirty Dogs, to help him orchestrate attacks and even pour dog food on Roman in an awful segment on SmackDown. WWE kept dragging the feud on, with the hopes of getting Corbin over along the way. Fans were eventually just happy with Reigns winning to end the feud during their no DQ match at the 2020 Royal Rumble, and Corbin has struggled to find a top role in the company since then.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling content.